Friends, good morning. Today I am going to explain about the reasons of depression. We saw yesterday a very emerging actor coming to suicide and breathes his last. It's very sad news. I pray to God that his soul may rest in peace. In the meantime, it should not happen again for others. That is why I am trying to explain the reasons of depression, as it has been told and understood that he was having depression for the last 3-4 months and that he was getting treatment through a medical practitioner who was expert in the area of psychology and psychotherapy. So friends, it is very essential that we should know the reasons of depression, why a person gets depressed. It is because whatever is expected, whatever he or she thinks is not done, all of a sudden there is a mental shock and they go into depression. This should not happen. Once such situation comes, the person should have the courage to face the challenges, whatever be the case. If there is a death in the family, if there is a financial loss, if there is a love angle and somebody has deserted, in any case, no need of any depression. They have to think from a new angle that we have to start a new day, a new life. And once there is a depression because of particular reason, say I will give you an example, financial loss. Maybe secured or unsecured loan has been taken and which is not being repaid. Those who have given money are repeatedly asking the person to repay the loan, may it be a bank or a financial institution or general financiers. In that case, they should have the courage to restart their life and try to buy time from them, and in the meantime try to diversify so that through other businesses they can repay the loan. But depression is not the answer, suicide is not the answer. There can be another solution. One can go to the court and ask for some time. The court will always give some time, maybe 1 year or 6 months or 2 years. It's not that somebody has paid money, somebody had given money with the hope that they will get full interest out of it. If because of some reason there is a loss, those who have given are also responsible for giving them enough time so that their money is paid back and that that person does not have depression. Coming to another angle, maybe a love angle, supposing there is a girl who is in love with a boy and somehow the girl thinks that the boy has ditched or is not of a good character, or otherwise also he thought this other person is a better girl. In any case, there is no need of going into depression. The girl must have the courage to face the challenges and there is no need of loving again. Maybe there can be a gap of 1 year, 2 years. In the meantime, she must do some other activities like meditation or yoga, or for that matter, involve herself in reading, studying, training or acting or even working somewhere so that she forgets that. And then if the person is young, she has to marry. So another boy will come. It's not that every time a bad person will come who will teach. Supposing somebody is having a love triangle and the person is not able to decide whether I should marry this person or that person. And if there is a fourth angle that the family is wanting the person to marry somewhere else, these things happen. In that case, even if some person who is on the other side is trying to challenge or blackmail or anything, one has to face the challenges. Even if supposing one out of the 2 girls commits suicide, doesn't matter. It is her mistake. She should not have done it. So that should become a lesson for this person. That way, wherever the person thinks that he or she will be depressed, they must have the right tolerance to tolerate that and face that mental shock and then there is no reason why a person cannot face that challenge and why the person cannot come out of depression. It is very simple. There is no need of going to a doctor unless it is very, very essential. Otherwise, supposing somebody is having addiction and the person leaves addiction, there can be depression. So for de-addiction, you have to practice yourself. You have to read books and try to experiment on yourself instead of going to a consultant. The consultant may not do justice always because the consultant may be busy, he may not give you correct time, or for that matter, any other reason. So I think you are yourself the doctor. You have caused depression and you have to again come out of depression yourself. So the person who is at the helm of affairs is the doctor, is the patient, everything. So that way, the idea of coming to the Facebook before the Facebook friends and their other friends is to let you know why should you have enough courage. Even if you are not depressed, supposing after 5 years a scene will come when you get depressed. So this guidance will help you to really prepare yourself, and then when you think of getting depressed, you remember me. Yes, there was a person who had guided us, who had given counseling to us that in any case, no need of getting depressed, and once there is a depression environment, one has to come out by thinking all the processes and regarding having the correct attitude. There is a need for having the attitudinal and behavioral change. Unless you correct your attitude, it is very difficult to come out of depression. And depression comes because of the attitude, that you think in a particular direction, in a negative direction. You have to be proactive. You cannot think of any negative things. Once you think of positive things in life, that everything will be better. Even if today something is wrong, tomorrow it will be better. Tomorrow is better is the main fundamental principle, and if you keep this in mind, there will be no worries, no miseries, and that there will be no depression. There will be no depression in the future. So with these words, I in short have told you about the process of coming out of depression, and that there will be no scene where you will feel depressed. Thank you very much, and I'm sure nobody in future will get depressed. Thank you.